By heck, it's me, Ian. Well, here it is again. It's the June issue of SFX. That means we're halfway through the year. Wow, yes, halfway. And it's also a great month as well because it's my birthday month. Yes, I'm 65, but I'm not a pensioner yet, apparently. Next year, I'll be a pensioner. So I'm still young. Hey, by heck. Anyhow, as you can see from the cover, this is the big film that's coming out, Megan 2.0 or 2.0. That is the big film to come out. And then there's an animated, is it animated? No, it may be a live action. How to Train Your Dragon. We'll have a look at that when it pops up inside. Then we've got things, and The Predator. Killer of Killers. I think that's another Predator film. What else have we got? We've got all about Star Wars and Andor, which is doing very well, apparently, Andor. There's just going to be 2 seasons, and they're doing the second season is now probably done and shown. But there's about it. Then there's an interest in here, the Brian Clemens archive, which I think is looking at some of the projects that he had in mind but didn't get off. Always interesting. There's and then I'm just looking at, we've got about Superman. So I'm not quite sure whether it's sort of looking at the comics, because Superman's coming out soon. Probably next month. It might be on the front cover, or month after, but it's getting nearer, I know that much. Now, let's see, the first thing here we've got is a film called Revival, and it's on Sci-Fi Channel in May. It says UK details to be confirmed. There it is. That's on the Sci-Fi Channel. Revival. Then we have got the Umbrella Academy Plan B, which is out on the 11th of June. And then we've got here, let's have a look. Fantastic Four Giant Size X-Men is now out. And there it is. A look at that comic. So that's another release. And what else have we got here? We've got here a cinema release film, which I have heard mentioned, and that is Dangerous Animals. So that is due in the cinema 6th of June. 6th of June, that one. Yeah, that might be worth looking out. And then what else have we got? Now this is more comics. Mr. Terrific Year 1, which is a DC comic. There. And then here we have got Starman Swan Song. It says it's Death of the Silver Surfer. So Death of the Silver Surfer is out on the 11th of June. That certainly is going to be a fascinating issue, that one. Look at that. There it is. Yeah. And then what else have we got here? We've got a special comic, Marvel United, a Pride special on the 4th of June. So it's one of the sort of gay things that they put out, which you get all the time nowadays, don't you? There it is, another comic. Yes. And then we have got here, Marvel Knights, The World to Come. another issue on 4th of June, Marvel Knights. Yeah, there we are. And then we've got Countdown to Stranger Things, which again is not a series that I've watched, but it's extremely popular, and there's a lot more information about Stranger Things and connected things with that. So there we are. And then what else have we got here? Oh, yeah, now I've heard about this. There's a remake of The Running Man, and it's an Edgar Wright film. The Running Man. I love the Arnie film. Why have they done this? I don't know. Oh dear. I wish they wouldn't do it, but they have done. But well, I suppose we should give it a chance. But I love the Arnie one's great, isn't it? Oh. Then we've got Ironheart. It's on Disney Plus from the 24th of June. I know nothing really about that. But it's another Disney Plus one that they churn out for the TV. Whether it's any good, I don't know. Some of you may know more about it than I do, but no. Then there's quite a good obituary here to Jean Marsh, who sadly died this year, very recently, probably last month. Jean Marsh, Doctor Who, and a lot of other things. I know she was more famous, I suppose, for Upstairs and Downstairs, but Doctor Who, definitely, there she is. I also remember her making a return in Sylvester McCoy's story, Battlefield, as well, which was a good story, but they didn't have a great deal of money in those days, so the actual battles look a bit not very big, but they didn't bother with CGI, so nowadays they just shove CGI and you'd have a big massive battle. But anyhow, now what me blabbering on about Doctor Who, here it is. Megan 2.0. Yes, I hope this is good. I love the first film. Who didn't love the first film? So I'm hoping that this is just going to be as good, if not better even. Wouldn't it be good to have a follow-up film that is even better than the first? Perhaps a bit more horror. Would be really good. A bit gorier, maybe. Yes, I think that would go down well. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it says it's in the cinemas from the 27th of June, so it's not that far off. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. Then we've got, it's a live action How to Train Your Dragon. There it is. I know I mentioned it on the cover. It's a live action version. Yes. Will that be any good as well? Live actions, they're not always that successful, but it could be. It could be good, he says. There's more. He says it's in the cinemas. That's good. They're in the cinemas from 13th of June. Yeah, at least it's going into the cinema, not straight to streaming. It's fantastic. And then we have got, Predator, Killer of Killers. And the director, Dan Trachtenberg, Trachtenberg talked to the SFX journalists. There we are. Look at that. Yeah, I know a lot of people haven't been as keen on that. I've heard a lot of people mumbling away, but you've got to give these films a chance, Predator's a great series, isn't it? There's been a lot of good films, and some maybe not quite as good, but some brilliant ones. Yeah, I think Predator's good. It's on Disney Plus, 6th of June. So that's not far off. And then we've got an animated, it's a Pixar called Elio, I think. If you like that kind of stuff, then there it is. And It says in cinemas from 20th of June. A lot of kids will probably like this, right up their street. And in a few years' time, BBC will be showing it at Christmas probably. Oh, yeah, I know. There we are. What have we got here? Fountain of Youth. Here it is. I mentioned this before. It stars, actually, John Krasinski and Natalie Portman. And it's a Guy Ritchie film, again. It's interesting that he's gone into this area. It's not the gangsters, is it, anymore? This is great, yeah. I wonder if it's streaming. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's Apple TV. But still, yeah. There it is. Yeah. And then we've got... Oh, right. This is from Andor. It's an interview with Guinevere O'Reilly, who is in Andor. There she is. And there's more. It just says Andor is on Disney Plus, and I know it's on now. Yep, it's there. So that's an interview with yes. And then here we have. This is what I said could be interesting. The Brian Clemens Archive. Looking at some of the things that never quite made it to screen. He was full of ideas, full of creativity, and yeah, this would be quite an interesting article and sort of things. There's a documentary, The House of Clemens, on Hammer's 4K Blu-ray release of Captain Kronos. So on there, if you got Captain Kronos, there's a documentary about him. Yeah, there we are. He was an amazing writer. Absolutely, the stuff he was involved in. Now, the Superman I was on about, it's exploring the life and times of the Man of Steel. So it's an archive look back at Superman. Quite a bit there. All the Superman stuff. Yeah. And, even more, yeah. Look, Christopher Reeve there. Yeah. Then, I say, it's in the comics, looking at that. Fantastic. Then we've got here Peter Mendak. It was a director of The Changeling. So it's an archive look at the film The Changeling. There we are. And it's available on DVD and 4K. Oh, it's also on Prime Video as well, so you can also have a look on Prime Video if you've got that. And if you're interested in getting it, then you can do. You can get a physical media copy. There it is. All about it. And then we have got, let's move this on a bit. Film reviews. We've got Thunderbolts here, which again has had a lot more positive reviews. It's got 4 stars here. Thunderbolts. I've heard people really being quite happy with it, which is a change. With all this negativity around Marvel, hopefully that might go, and people might get some films that they enjoy from Marvel. Wouldn't that be great? People getting back excited again, but we'll see what happens. Now, this film, it keeps popping up. I'm hearing people talking about it. It's the title, Clown in a Cornfield. It's just one of those things you're thinking, yes, a clown in a cornfield. It's got 3 stars. I imagine it is some really low budget horror film, but that might not be a bad thing. It might be really good. They've given it 3 stars, which is pretty good, I would have thought. Then we've got here sitcom style comedy with an odd edge, Murderbot Season 1 on Apple TV. There you are. I've not heard of that one before. Then, now this one, it gets talked about so much, and I've not watched it. It's in season 2, and it's The Last of Us, and they've given it 3 stars. So, it's a series that I know if you're a fan of the game, then you know all about it, and other people will probably, apart from me who've not watched it. But getting told there is well worth watching. Right, let's have a look. I'll move on. We got Asterix again. I mean, I don't understand Asterix. It's still going. I seem to open this every month and I get an Asterix thing popping up, which is on Netflix. Yes. Oh, Asterix, going back. Then here we've got a Blu-ray box set of German sci-fi. Strange New Worlds. There it is. Yep. And then we've got a film called Bird Eater. There. If you're feeling a bit hungry, you might fancy eating some birds. I don't know. There you are. Then what else have we got here? Terror in the Fog. Oh, this is German as well. It's a Blu-ray release, 1963 to 64. So there's various German horror, I think, in there. There it is. Yeah, there he is. Got the eyes. You can hardly see him. So he probably can't see much, but there we are. Then we have got here. I laugh at this because it used to pop up such a lot, and how bad it is. They've given it 1 star. Screamboat. It's that Mickey Mouse public domain business, and they've just it's dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. I can see. Oh dear. What else have we got here? Castle Freak, 1995. It sounds like some sort of horror film. It's got a Blu-ray release. There we are. Castle Freak. Giving it 3 stars. There. Yeah. And then what else? Then we've got sort of sci-fi books, looking at reviews. Some new Doctor Who stuff. Oh dear. I'm sure it can't be any as bad as the TV. Yeah, right. Let's see more of that. Then we've got some more comic stuff here. What's this? Marvel Comics. One World Under Doom. I think this must be a book. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, there. There we are. Sorry, I'm not very up on some of this. And then here we've got Superman, The Last Days of Lex Luthor. And this is, I think, again, another book. Yeah, there we are. And then as we get nearer the end now, I think. Yeah, we've got here, for people who are into gaming, it's like PS5, Xbox Series. I don't know much about gaming. Series X, it's on PC. It's called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. There it is. So it means nothing to me, but it might mean a bit to you. I don't know. If you're a gamer, it might mean something. So there we are. There's that there. That's got a big review of it as a big section. And then we've got flashback to May 1995. And this was the month that this magazine was born. So it's a look back over when this came out, which was in May 1995. Yeah, there it is. Right, it's been going a while now, hasn't it? And then there's a quiz here on Brian Clemens. There it is. All about him. Quiz on him. And then... oh yeah, this is a nice piece on the end about a child catcher from one of the great films of all time, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah! Oh, child catcher, fantastic. And that's it. Yes. I finished. Yep. So, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and have a look in the playlist, and you can see all the previous reviews I've done of SFX. But also you can see all the other things, all the film reviews and TV series that I've reviewed and talk about and what have you. There's often a retro feel to these things, hopefully, he says. Sometimes there's a bit of music, though there has been less nowadays, but there's that all in there. Just have a look, you might find something. But all the previous reviews of SFX are there as well. If you like this video as well, please give the video a like. It gets it out onto YouTube, and so other people might enjoy it. If you've got any comments, please put your comments down, and I'll always reply to your comments. And that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.